All right, guys, I'll try and use my voice. I won't use the microphone as best as I can, but just a couple of confessions to make first. I was here last year as a spectator watching Brett Brown there. So it's an amazing opportunity to now be on the floor and be able to share some of my thoughts and some of my coaching philosophies and more importantly, some drills. I'm going to try and be as user-friendly to perhaps some of the more community coaches that we have amongst the group. I know some of the stuff that some of the coaches are running can be very complex things, so I'm going to try and keep things as simple as I possibly can. A lot of things I'm going to go through is and what I like to think are drills to condition athletes to play international basketball. At the end of the day, drills are just drills. It's how we teach them, and it's the teaching points and points of emphasis as coaches that we put in place. So I'm going to go through a number of things such as handling the ball with contact, your ability to score and finish with contact, Transition's a pretty important element in playing international basketball, your ability to change from offense to defense and defense to offense. So I'm going to go through a bunch of things today. We've obviously got some ladies down here that are willing to help us out. So what we're going to do for starters is we just get you guys out on the floor. Don't be shy. New Zealanders stopped eating people 50 years ago, so I don't eat people anymore. How many we got? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Excellent. Do we have any more basketballs? Guys, can we borrow the size 7s that you guys have? It won't matter too much. All right, Samara and Lou, you guys can jump out first since I know who you are. First drill is going to be pretty basic. What we need to do, ladies, is we need to partner up. We need one basketball between two. We need to find ourselves a bit of space on the floor here in the half. Out you come, don't be shy. Okay, we're roughly going to be about 1 meter apart from each other. First person has the ball, they're down in a low stance. It's a nice low stance. Excellent. We're just going to dribble the ball in our right hand for starters. So down nice and low. While this is happening, our partner is just going to be slapping the hand that we're handling the ball with. So as a ball handler here, obviously we try and keep our eyes up. We really want to pound the ball to the ground. All right, I want you to try and put a hole in the floor. The person defending you, obviously this is called the hack and handle drill. The hack and handle drill. Obviously we don't teach this defensively because that's going to be a foul. However, offensively we want to condition ourselves to be able to handle the ball with some form of contact. So down nice and low, pounding the ball. Defender there, just slapping the arm. No, slapping the arms, actually make contact. This arm here, so just hold there, ladies. So we actually want to make contact with the arm that we're handling with. So you're actually going to have to put the ball out in front of you. I know we don't teach this, but we're trying to toughen those hands up and those arms. Alrighty, off we go. Don't make it easy. I want to have some slaps. Just this arm, Sam. Okay, switch hands. Okay, hold there. We're going to switch over. Come on, I was told Victorian girls are the toughest, hardest girls in all of Oceania. All right, well, you got to show me this. All right, we switch over now, pounding the ball on the ground. Really make some contact on that arm now. Here we go. Eyes up if we can. Eyes up if we can, ladies. Switch over, switch hands. The idea is to try not to lose control of the ball. Okay, just hold there. Just hold there for a second. Okay, obviously teaching points. Really want to pound the ball. We want to keep our eyes up as best we can, and we want to maintain stance. Okay, what I need you to do now is I need you all on the sideline here. I'm going to try and get through as many drills as I possibly can in a short space of time. And apparently I only have 4.5 seconds left, so I'll adjust this. And I'm going to start fresh with a brand new 30. Sorry, Carrie, I know you're after me. Right, there we go. Let's space ourselves out, ladies. And before I start this drill, I'll tell you a wee little story. Before I got the job, I was working under Mike McHugh, who's now back with Basketball Australia. You guys managed to get him back. We'd have loved to have kept him back in New Zealand. We went to a place in the Czech Republic, and goodness, I think we're in Brno. Tell me if I'm wrong, Mike. We managed to have a couple of just random spectators refereeing our games. There are a lot of things missed, but in Europe and places like Asia, last year I was in Japan. I tell you what, the refs let a lot of stuff go, a lot of hand checks, a lot of contact on the arm. So you as a player internationally, as a guard, need to be able to handle the ball with some form of physical contact. So this is a great wee little drill. It's also a conditioning drill at the same time. So what we're going to do is, I'm going to use Lou Brown and Samara again. Only one facing the other. Excellent. So what we're going to do is the person facing the ball handler is just going to place their hands on their shoulder here. Now we can work this with 2 basketballs, so we might seal this one as well. Now what's going to happen here is Lou's just going to add a little bit of resistance, almost like a scrum in rugby. While this is happening, Samara's going to handle both basketballs and try to push Lou all the way to the other side of the floor. Let's have a wee little demo here. Okay, and just hold there. While this is happening, to be able to handle the ball is one thing, to be able to scan and see the floor and see your teammates and defense is a completely different kettle of fish altogether. So really important while we're doing this is I'm looking over that defender's shoulders. All right, so while I'm handling the ball, eyes up, scanning the floor, finding teammates. Here we go. Righto, ladies, we can match up. Let's just do this with 1 basketball. If you can grab 2, there's 2 here. Righto, ladies, you can go off 1. You don't have to have 2. You can go off 1. Eyes up, eyes up, eyes up, Lauren. Eyes up, let's scan the floor. When we get to the other end, let's switch over. When we get to the other end, let's switch over. Eyes up, ladies, let's scan the floor. Let's pound the dribble. Pound the ball. Want to put a hole in the floor. Let's go, move, 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 move. Okay, we're gonna go again, ladies. I want 2 basketballs in your hands this time, 2 basketballs. So natural progression, coaches, you can start with 1 basketball. Then obviously you can add the addition of another. Adds an element of difficulty. Players, this time what I want you guys to do is I really want you to try and push this player back. All right, it's with full speed. Your feet should be moving like the road runner. All right. Eyes up, continuously scan the floor. I want you to put a hole in the floor. We've got to pound that dribble. All right, here we go. Once we get to the other side, we switch over, ladies. We'll just go through one more time on this one. Girls, it doesn't matter where you go in the world, they always giggle and laugh while they train. Okay, so what we're going to work on now is a little bit of finishing with contact while handling the basketball, attacking the rim. And Angela Marino, who's obviously part of the Tall Ferns program, been to 2 Olympics now, is probably one of the better players in our group and arguably in the WNBL, amongst obviously the Christy Harrowers and Tully Bevel-Aquas and players like that, have been able to handle the ball with contact. So what we're going to do here is it's a pretty basic drill. It's partner stuff again, adding a slight element of resistance. Is Lauren, what I want you to do, mate? Now I know you're a big tall girl. You're going to put 1 hand on her shoulder, 1 hand on her hip. You're going to get down nice and low. Okay. Iz's job here is to try and continue to dribble on a straight line at the rim, while Lauren here, all 6'10" of her, is pushing Izza offline from the bucket. So your job now offensively is to maintain a low stance, get your shoulder to her belly, get nice and low, and as she's applying pressure to you, you've got to be able to apply pressure back. Now obviously for someone like Ange or some of the smaller guards in the league, it's pretty easy for them to do this because they have such a low center of gravity. So clearly Izza, you have a huge advantage here. Nice low center of gravity. Your job is to continuously carry the ball, attack the rim. Lauren, when she gets to about the keyway here, you're just going to release that contact, and Izzy, you're going to finish through with a right-handed layup. If you can, a clean finish. So what I mean by clean finish, coaches, is we're not going to shoot a layup that's going to rattle and touch the rim. We're going to try and finish with a layup that doesn't touch the rim at all. So we're going to practice finishing cleanly every single time. We want clean finishes. All right, that way, the worst thing that can happen is a make that hits the rim. Low stance, Lauren, apply pressure. Right, here we go. Eyes up on the rim. And release. Okay, so that's pretty difficult. Next group's gonna go. Ladies, you're gonna join the back of the line. You're gonna switch over. Izza, this time you'll be attacking Lauren on the handle here. Right, off you go. Nice clean finish there, Samara. Okay. Ladies, what's probably one of the most fundamental things I forgot to mention there when handling the basketball? Pardon? Head up. So we need to get our eyes on the rim. All right, coaches, I think that's a great way to engage the athletes at times, not just to feed them all the information, to ask questions and get some of the feedback from them. It's a great way to find out whether they're actually listening and whether they're learning or whether they're actually engaged in what they're doing on the floor. So here we go, ladies, same thing again. Continue on, eyes on the rim, stay low, really get into it. This should be a great contest right here. Right, here we go. Now, once again, we're probably practicing, keep going, ladies. I'll just talk to the coaches here. We're probably practicing failure here and telling our athletes to put their hands on players while they're playing defense. But once again, this is a drill just purely conditioned. Sorry, just trying to swallow that. To make athletes finish with contact. Okay, once again, ladies, I think you're probably being a little too nice for each other. Right, once again, remember I thought that Victorian girls were the toughest, hardest girls on the planet, perhaps. All right? I really want you to get into it now. All right? One hand on that, you maintain that contact. No, not in the stomach. I want you to push her out of bounds. Play. Okay, pretty easy on the right hand side. Let's turn around. Let's finish on our left hand now. Guys are making these drills look far too easy. Right, here we go. Eyes up, eyes on the rim, eyes on the rim, eyes on the rim. Excellent. And just hold there. Okay, just a small little addition you can make to this drill. Pretty basic. What we can do now is we can have the girls handling the ball all the way to the keyway. We continuously make contact. We don't release at all. So now on offense, I'm finishing on a 2-footed power layup. Any contest, sorry, this is probably more for the girls, any contest against pressure or you know there's going to be some form of contact in the keyway, always want to try and finish on 2 feet, finish strong, attack the body, eyes up in the top corner of the white square there, and finish. Right, here we go, ladies. So you're going to maintain contact all the way into the keyway. Now we're finishing on 2 feet, eyes on the rim. Maintain a low stance. Most of us are still pretty upright in our stance. Okay, we're going to go a couple more here, then we're going to go a different drill. 2 feet, eyes up, eyes up. Okay, ladies. Excellent work. All right, ladies, just hold there. Well done, ladies. Give them a clap, guys. Rightio, you two. Don't you run away. Okay. Next small drill we're going to run. This is a small space drill. Obviously, we've covered a little bit of ball handling with contact, some resistance and ball handling. We've now worked on ball handling and finishing with contact, going down the lane with a couple of varied finishes. Obviously, we could go through reverse layups, Euro steps, bits and pieces. However, today we're just going to cover a short few. This one here is just a one-on-one contest. What we're going to work on here is a little bit of ball handling, containment, and also add a transition element at the same time. So ladies, I guess you can, maybe if you can just move off behind the black line here, that way the coaches over here can see. Thanks, guys. Okay, this drill is pretty simple. In fact, what we might do is we might get another pair working down the other end at the same time, but just for now, we'll demonstrate with the two at the top here. What's your name? Amy. Amy, you're at Catholic Ladies College, yeah, I remember you. I think you shot about 20,000 threes on my team last time we played you, Ravel. And what's your name there?
Brody.
Brody? Yeah. Excellent. Okay, fairly basic drill here. Brett earlier on talked about having pride in being able to contain the dribble with 3 hard slides. So it's almost very similar to what we're going to be teaching just here. Okay, so it's really simple. Offensive player here starts with the ball at the top and the point. Your job is pretty simple. Your job is to get to the elbow, retreat back to the point in the split line, then attack the other elbow, retreat and get back to the split line. You're going to continuously do that. Brody's job here is to to contain and slide and beat this player to the space. Okay, so when we talk of the Ferns program, we talk about beating players to space, not meeting players at space. Meeting players to space normally equals fouls, so we want to beat players to space and stay in front, and we want to try and get our nose to the ball. Nose to the ball. So we're just going to go to some real slow motion here, so let's go. So here, excellent, you're going to retreat back, and that's the one, you're going to maintain your defensive spacing. Excellent, okay, and hold there. What's going to happen now is I'm going to add a different cue. So you're going to continuously do this. When I say change, or I blow the whistle or hit the siren, you're going to change over. So you're going to put the ball down. Brodie's then going to pick the ball up, and she's going to retreat to the split line point, but facing the other way here at the end of the broken circle, and you're going to take the other elbow, then retreat, and you're going to do that. So we're going to do this at game speed now. Now, once we've done that, and Brodie's had her turn on offense, and I call change for the second time, you're going to pick the ball up, and it's going to be a one-on-one contest at the rim now. All right? So we're conditioning defensive containment, ball handling, transition defense and offense, and also a little bit of one-on-one. All right, ladies, here we go. Play. So keep working. Change. Retreat, retreat, and stay in front. Beat it to the space, beat it to the space. Nose to the ball. Change. One-on-one, one-on-one. Foul. That's probably due to my poor coaching and that conditioning. In the last 3 drills where I was telling them to put their hands on someone's body, so I'll take the blame on that one, ladies. Excellent work. Let's get another 2 players in here. Let's do the exact same thing again. Let's maybe get another 2 players down the other end. We're going to go through very quickly on this. Let's get some more players down the other end and some more players down this end as well. Once these 2 have had their turn, next 2 get ready to go. We'll go for a couple minutes with this, ladies. Big task for you, Lauren. Move those feet wide to wider. Set, go. Change. Change, change. Eyes up, ladies. Rules haven't changed when handling the ball. Keep your eyes up the floor. Change, one-on-one. Okay, after we play one-on-one, always finish with a block out. The drill doesn't finish. If I get an offensive rebound, I keep playing. If I get a defensive rebound, the drill stops. Okay? So we keep playing. We don't stop playing. Really important. We always add and play for that transition element. Set, go. Change. Keep going, ladies. Change. One-on-one. Okay, ladies. Just hold there. Just bring it into the center circle here. Center circle. Doing really well for time here. Okay. This one's a bit of an oldie and a goodie. With the Tall Ferns program, it's no secret we're a fairly undersized team. We don't have a great deal of height, not in comparison to the Australian team. So a few things are pretty important to us. We have to be able to play great transition defense. At the same time, we have to play great transition offense. So having big players that can actually handle the ball and initiate transition is pretty important to us. So we've got a little bit of a drill here. We actually put this in with the Christchurch Sirens. I was the assistant coach with the WNBL program, and the franchise had unfortunately only lasted 1 year. Would have loved for it to last a lot longer than that. However, moving on from that, this is a drill that initiates and works on and conditions, firstly, rebounding, each player in the team's ability to handle the ball, lane recognition, and then also the ability to shoot the ball. Because we are an undersized team, all our players need to be able to shoot the ball very well, especially from the perimeter. All our players need to be able to handle the ball and create some form of shot for themselves. And obviously, just normal transition on offense, we need to be able to have lane recognition. We need to know which lanes are filled, and we need to know which lanes to fill ourselves. Okay, ladies, so pretty basic on this one. I need 4 players underneath this basket, 4 players at halfway here, 4 players underneath that basket there. We'll steal these cones. Right, I need to play in each of these lanes. You go this outside lane here. Lauren, you jump in this lane here. And you'll need a basketball. Girls, you'll need a size 6 each. If you're inside the keyway here, ladies, you won't need a basketball at all, but I need you inside the keyway. I need you guys inside the keyway. You won't need that basketball. Each girl at halfway will need a basketball, ladies, so go get that done. Okay, obviously the lane in basketball isn't split 4 ways. It's normally split 3, unless, of course, you want to split 5 ways. That's your choice. But however, you can run this drill with 12 players, 15 players, 9 players. So it's a drill you can run when you know you've got somebody sick, and which I know it's Anger's coaches, and we always want to have a full squad there, but unfortunately that doesn't always happen. Okay, pretty easy with this one, ladies. We're going to go a scoring system here. Really basic. The scoring system is going to reward made shots, and it's going to reward quick rebounds, quick lane recognition, and it's also going to reward getting to halfway and powering the dribble out as fast as you possibly can. All right, so these 4 players here, when I say go, you're attacking this rim. Once you get to the 3-point line, you're pulling up and shooting the ball. After you shoot the ball, you guys are out of the contest. All right? You 4 players are now engaged in the contest. You rebound. On that rebound, you're dribbling the ball out as hard as you can to a vacant lane. All right, so you can't fill a lane that's already vacant by a player with the ball in their hands. Once we get to halfway, I want you to keep the ball live, right, whether you're handling it in crossovers, through your legs, behind the back, or just retreating, or keeping the ball on your hip and looking over the top of your shoulder there. It's your guys' choice outside of that. I won't get into how we teach that just now. All right, but the first person to halfway gets 3 points. Second person gets 2 points. Third person gets 1 point. Lucky last, you get a donut, you get nothing. All right, so it doesn't pay to be last in this game. Once you guys are there in a halfway, once the last person hits halfway, all 4 of you guys can now attack that end. You shoot the ball. Once you shoot the ball, you're out of the contest, you 4 are now in the contest. Make sense? All right, ladies, let's see how we go with this one. Go. Three, 2, 1, 0, go. Now what you can have here, coaches, is you can have 4 coaches at halfway here, just playing a little bit of defense on the girls, keeping them honest. 3, 2, 1, 0, go. Let's get 1 dribble inside the 3-point line, ladies. 1 dribble inside the 3-point line. 3, 2, 1, 0, go. A dribble inside the 3-point line. Inside, ladies. 3 Lou, 2 Sam, 1 here. And we'll just wait, keep handling it, keep handling it. So coaches can sit here and play a bit of mock defense. Go. Get ready to rebound, ladies. 3, 2, 1. Outside lane, outside lane, outside lane, outside lane. Go. Three, well done, Lauren. 2, 1, 0, go. Three, 2, 1, 0, go. Okay, and let's just hold there. 3, 2, 1. And unfortunately, a donut for you. Just hold the basketballs, ladies. Let's just have a show of hands there. Anyone on more than 10 points right now? Anyone on more than 9? No, or you can't be on more than 9 if you're not more than 10. 5? Hands up. 7? Okay. So you can play the game to 21, or you can play to score, you can play to a time. That's up to you guys in there. Well done, ladies. Give them a round of applause. Okay. It's another wee little drill here that conditions a number of things. Can I please have you guys now in groups of 3? Groups of 3. Excellent. Okay. This group at the end here, you guys get to have a quick little break here for a few minutes. This group here, I need you guys underneath that basket, and I need 2 of you in a tandem defense set up. This group here, you need to roll 2 of those basketballs off and only have 1. This group here, you guys need yourselves in a tandem defense with 1 underneath the basket. Excellent. Okay, I'm probably going to finish with this one, so what I'm going to do here. Okay. I'm not going to try and steal the thunder for this drill. I actually stole this one from my assistant coach, Dean Kinsman. Thank you. One of you ladies needs to be on the baseline, underneath the basket. Okay, this is a great drill. Obviously, the Tall Ferns, we're a small group. We use this for conditioning. The group here, the three in the middle here, they're going to be continuously playing for 2 minutes, non-stop. Now, you can add your own restrictions to this. 1 or 2 dribbles, 3 dribbles, no dribbles, your choice. But it's pretty simple. You guys will continuously play offense for 2 minutes. All right? So first of all, we have to, once again, it's lane recognition, not filling the same lane. You guys' ability to only get, you're only going to probably get 1 shot per offense with some luck. If you guys are doing a great job defensively, Lou, you'd be off the court, mate. Excellent. Okay, you can only one person can handle the ball at any one time, so you can't consecutively handle the ball, so you can't handle the ball 2 times in a row. So once you play offense here, we need to have a different person handling the ball down the floor, which means the other 2 need to get down and run the lanes. All right, defensively, you guys really have to work your tails off. All right, you're going to make this as difficult for these 3 to score as possible. Can I please have someone scoring this for us? We'll see how many scores these girls can get. So have I got just 1 volunteer? Excellent. See, you guys are doing everything. You guys are all over the place. Helping out with McDonald's Cup, helping out with all sorts of tournaments. Okay, so offensively, us 3 players, we're going to attack once we shoot the ball, and once defense gets possession, you guys have to pass it back out to your extra player. Your extra player will pass it back in. So even though they're defenders in the sub for you guys, they're going to pass back onto the floor. So you guys play offense. As soon as they get possession, you guys are attacking the other end. All right? Once again, defense, once you get possession, pass it out of court, pass it back, get a new ball handler. So let's have a wee little demo. Let's walk it through. Big pun. Louise is defense, but she's sitting out, so she's a sub. So you say you guys attacking, you get a layup here. Excellent. As soon as that goes through the hoop, you guys tap it out, new ball handler, and you're attacking down the other end. Defense, we want to talk up. Let's make sure we talk here. Out of bounds, quick tip it out. And we're attacking again. Sub in. To the baseline, to the baseline, to the baseline, kick and go. Talk it up, D. Hands, ladies, talk. Tip it out, tip it out, tip it out, tip it out. New ball handler, can't be the same again. Good, ladies. I want you to pick him up high now at half court. Pick him up high, use your hands and talk. Other lane, other lane, other lane. Okay, and just hold there and pause the clock. All right, so you've got 1:20 to go, ladies. You've scored twice. All right, what we're going to do now is we're going to add a new rule. You're only allowed 2 dribbles per catch. 2 dribbles per catch. All right, so offense, you've really got to stretch and run those lanes wide now. Let's get the ball out of the backcourt and into a teammate's hands as quick as we possibly can. Let's not get caught up and do a half-court game dribbling the ball. Right, here we go. Tap it out, tap it out, tap it out. Here we go. 2 dribbles only. Talk, D. Tap it out, tap it out. Okay, and hold there. All right, so we get the idea of that. Continuously go for 2 minutes. What you do next is, let's say for example that 2 minutes is expired, that group would now come off. The group that played defense now here would come on an offense. You guys would continuously play defense, and then obviously after that 2 minutes is expired, you guys would come out and play offense yourselves. The other team would play defense. So look, there are a number of things you can do as a coach. Obviously you can limit the dribbles, you can limit the passes. Another way, number of things. You can have it on a time limit, you can go even longer for 3 minutes. This is a great conditioning drill. We use this one to see how fit our Tall Ferns players were coming into our standards camp, which we had in June, which I thought was a great little tool. and a great drill. Once again, it's just a drill at the end of the day. It's obviously as coaches our points of emphasis and how we coach it. Hopefully I coached it well enough for you guys today. Awesome privilege to come down here and share just a few things. Hopefully the drills you might be able to use, but great here. I'm really excited about our game tomorrow. Obviously, I've been very lucky and very privileged to work with coaches such as Mike McHugh, Sean Dennis, Lee Gooding, all Australian coaches, and now actually I'm based over here in Victoria, so I've even probably picked up a little bit of an Australian twang. And also spent 2 years in Albury-Wodonga, so great place, really enjoying it here, really looking forward to the opportunity to coach in front of a big crowd tomorrow. But not only that, I think it's more about the players at the end of the day. I think they're really pumped, and obviously we're going to be playing a very, very good Opals outfit, so really looking forward to that challenge. Thank you very much. We'll just give the ladies a round of applause as well. I know these coaching clinics are very tough. You have to come out here and listen to a coach talk. It's a lot of stop and start. You guys did a fantastic job. Excellent work, ladies.
Can we thank Kennedy again?
Thanks, Pat.